Exactly. How bored does someone have to be to see brass knuckles, the mafia weapon of choice? Well, I guess one of them. And then think, you know what would make that better? You know what would make this already incredibly deadly and powerful weapon that much better? Range. And then put a slingshot on it because, oh my gosh, this is absolutely wild and I have not had enough coffee. What's up guys, this is your own ninja wearing aviators and a superhero hat, and welcome to the Modern Ninja channel. And today is yet another weapon review where we're going over the incredibly overkill weapon that is the long-range slingshot brass knuckles. And yes, you heard me correctly, it is both brass knuckles and a slingshot, and it's amazing. Truly, this thing is something that Batman wishes he had. It's gonna help you deliver brain damage after brain damage after brain damage. I mean, honestly. But exactly why is that? Well, that first we gotta cover the brass knuckles and how they work. It's actually really interesting and why, well, half of why it got banned. The lame half is that people got afraid because they were used by the mafia and essentially banned it to try and, keep the fear of the public down, which is cool, but a lame reason to ban a thing. A more valid reason to ban a thing is because people were accidentally unaliving their attackers when they were using this. Yes, accidentally.
Well, did I do that?
Well, the mafia, it wasn't accidental, but everyone else, it was accidental. And that is because most people don't realize how powerful and how exactly a brass knuckle or a knuckle duster works and how it, is so dangerous. Normally when you punch someone with a regular hand, all your force is spread across your entire fist. So even if you generate a ton of force, right, it's all going on this soft fist or relatively soft fist that, can break and bend and mold to the other person's face, allowing for not a 100% transfer of the force. I guess it would never be 100%, but you get it. When you're using brass knuckles, you take all of that force from that whole punch and put them in a little space of metal that also won't budge because, again, it's metal. And so that takes your entire body's force and puts it in just that space. And when you take that much force in that little of an area into someone's skull, it kills them. That's just how it is. And so that's why people were just leaving brain damage left and right on the street whenever they were using these for self-defense, because they would keep punching and punching, and not only would they be breaking other people's bones every single time, but they also wouldn't feel it in their hands, so they wouldn't have any reason to stop or know that the fight was over. And if they're not trained and the adrenaline's pumping, they're just gonna punch and punch and punch and punch until they stop moving and then get 2 more punches in, and then not even the paramedics would help them. But someone took that weapon, that very powerful and honestly kind of dangerous weapon, and then was like, you know what? What if they try to run? What if they're trying to run away from me? Well, I'm gonna take this metal steel bearing and get them from range. And honestly, getting domed by this thing is probably a best case scenario because it takes these 4 industrial grade rubber bands to allow you to be able to send metal ball bearings incredibly fast into, whoever you're hitting. So if that hits, that small metal object going really fast hits the back of someone's skull, I don't really need to explain how that works. However, if you wanted to be a bit more vengeance-y, if you know what I mean, then instead of going for the head, you would go for the knee. Why the knee? Because you can't run without your knees. And so, in theory, you could stop them, walk up, and then use the brass knuckle side to finish the job, which is terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying and unnecessarily dangerous, and I love it. If you've made it this far into the video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel because I'll be posting more of these, so definitely check them out. Don't miss out. Don't do it. Do the thing. But in my opinion, this incredibly useful and versatile weapon isn't really that great for self-defense. Like, it can be used for home defense, absolutely, because, you could just put it anywhere in your home, and when you hear an alarm go off or a door open too slowly or whatever, you could be like, ha-ha, got him, bang, bang, bang. Not in my house, this is Texas. But I swear, I'm not even a native Texan. This is crazy. But for self-defense, if you're gonna carry it on your person, you're gonna come into one little problem. Now, yes, you can unscrew it, but it's very bulky and awkward to carry because of the nature of a brass knuckle and a slingshot. It's gonna stick out of your pocket no matter where you put it. You might be able to carry it in a bag, but then you're gonna have to retrieve it out of a backpack or a bag or whatever, and that will take extra time, making it less effective for self-defense in a random location like on a hike or in the mall or wherever you might need to defend yourself. And so, although would it be able to do a serious amount of damage to someone? Yes, but in a self-defense situation where it's not a home defense situation, that's a whole different thing. But if it's a self-defense situation, it's gonna cause some problems, not when you're using it, but when you're carrying around. Because honestly, for 99% of the time, when you carry around a self-defense situation or a self-defense weapon, you're not gonna use it, right? The whole idea is that you have it in case you need it, but hopefully you don't need it. And if you're carrying this around in your pocket, everyone's gonna know or think that you're just really deformed, I guess. And so for that reason, I'm only gonna give this guy a 5 out of 10 as far as the self-defense score. I try to make sure we do a self-defense score in all of these videos. That way you guys can know if you want it and know if it's worth it for you. Obviously it's worth it for me. I have it and love it. And so even though I rated it a 5 out of 10, if you also think it's worth it to have, because again, it's pretty fun, then check out the links down in the description of this video so you can get yours today. I'm just gonna make this quick announcement. I am sorry for the lack of content recently. I'm going down to posting only once a week right now because I have a really big project in the works. It's gonna be amazing. Don't worry, I'll tell you all about it when we get a little bit closer to the new year. Not in the new year, but closer to it, come December-ish. Because it's a little hush-hush right now, but make sure you stay tuned. And if you do want to see when that happens earlier than anybody else, then definitely consider joining these guys and becoming a member of the channel. Not only will you get your name, again, right here with these awesome guys, but you'll also get access to all of my videos a little earlier than usual. So if that's something you're interested in and would like to help support the channel, then definitely hit the member or hit the join members button down there and become a member of the channel. But until next time, my name's DJ Moore. This is the Modern Ninja, and I'm out.
The Modern Ninja, but
Lift off.
Just know I'm dangerous.
Baby, perfect.
I'm on that Bruce Lee flow like water. State of mind got me going farther than I ever thought I could have been. Gotta grab a sheet of paper, as you know I got the pen. Anybody want to smoke your whole career be looking grim. Out here flashing change while your boy been in the gym. Watch me spitting flames while the frogs try to